If there's one thing that I improved over the time, and I'm still trying to improve that, is my capability of being able to control my anger. Controlling his anger is so much important. It's really, really important. It's really, really important. You cannot let anything or everyone, get on your nerve, get under your skin, get in your head. You cannot let that happen, because when you let that happen, it's over. You're showing them your weakness. You're showing them that, okay, you guys can easily enter my head and make me angry. And there's some people that will see that, and they will be entertained by that. They will be entertained by the fact that you get easily angry. And when you let them and when you let them see that, they see that as a weakness, and now you're becoming their puppet. You're their puppet. When it's so easy to anger you, to get on your nerve, you are their puppet. You are their puppet, bro. You are their puppet. So you need to control that. You need to control that, because when you start to be angry so easily, you don't see things pretty right. And also another thing I would say is, when you're angry, do not make any actions when you're angry. Do not make any action when you're angry. When you're, let's say, in a situation, there's I don't know, you're in a room, and someone wants to insult you, call you out, and this or that. Do not speak. Do not make any actions or whatever. When you're angry, just walk away. Walking away, take a walk when you're angry, is probably the best thing to do. You're not harming everyone. You're keeping yourself out of danger. You're keeping the person that is insulting you out of danger. Just walk away. Walking away will never be a bad option. It will never be. Because if you're angry and you start to let's say you're fighting him, and then you hit him, and then who knows, maybe he might file for a complaint, or maybe you could hit him and then he gets seriously injured, and then he goes to the hospital, then you get arrested, and all that for what? Over some silly people who were calling you out, and using names. And I mean, when you think about it, when someone is insulting you and you get angry, it's so stupid to get to be mad over that, because it's just words. It's just words. He's just using words to make you angry, and words shouldn't frustrate you like that, bro. You shouldn't get frustrated over words, because if you start fighting with him, you're gonna go to jail over some words, over some guys insulting you, calling you out with some stupid names, or you're gonna go in a casket because you were trying to be tough. You're trying to prove to them people that you don't accept that, and none of that. I mean, sometimes, yeah, it's good to step up for yourself and kind of defend you, but sometimes it's just good to do not pay attention to that kind of stuff. You know, I think of the Bible. Yeah, in the Bible, I forgot that verse, but in the Bible it says, be slow to be angry, but be quick to be forgiven. That's how it should be, man. That's how it should be. Don't get angry so fast, but when someone who insulted you, and they realize that they made a mistake, and they're trying to apologize, just be quick to forgive them. This is what God wants. He wants love. He wants us together. not separated. That's how it should go, man. So you need to learn to control your emotions. Controlling your emotions will avoid you a lot of situations, a lot of problems, a lot of things, man. Control your life. Control your life, control your emotions, because when you're angry and you start to do some actions or saying some things out of anger, things can go pretty quickly. Things can go pretty quickly. So when you're angry, walk away, make a deep prayer, ask the God to help you in that situation, and everything will be fine. So that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to subscribe, to leave a like, to leave a comment, and see y'all next time.